Hi, I'm Melissa Young, and I'm running to be your Conservative candidate in the riding of Saint John-Kennebecasis. You know, there's a lot to be said about where the state of the country is today. Proud Canadian, longtime New Brunswicker, lived here my entire life. Things that are necessities in life, such simple things as just being able to have food and nutritious food, for that matter, are at an absolute premium. It's time for change here in Canada, and I think I can bring that to the table. I have 4 key priorities that I'm focused on, which are really about delivering for workers. Sustainable jobs, economic investment, affordable housing, and public accountability. On sustainable jobs, I'm all about having jobs that have longevity. Short-term pain for long-term gain no longer fits the bill here. We're going to have to look at more the opposite of that, and having jobs that will actually last. Funding positions that are short-term just to get people back onto their feet don't work. We need sustainability. Economic investment, I think we have a great opportunity here with the energy corridor, and we need to put more investment into that. There's been some great investment here in Saint John, as we've seen here on the harbour front, some really great development, but I think we can have a much larger opportunity with the energy corridor as well. Affordable housing, I think it kind of speaks for itself. People can't even afford to save for a down payment for a home, let alone pay rent. And that doesn't even get us into the discussion around homelessness or even the hidden homelessness. And then again, public accountability. Probably one of my largest pieces. We have to stop throwing money at problems and actually come up with good solutions. So we need to work with our partners, whether it be general public, those that are in the know on the subject matter that we're trying to find solutions for. That's who we need to tap into. Throwing money and putting a Band-Aid on it just does not work. What differentiates me as a potential candidate to be your representative here in the Saint John-Kennebecasis region. So I have over 30 plus years experience in workforce development, labor relations. I'm a 25-year member of one of the local unions, industrial or construction unions rather, here in New Brunswick, based right out of Saint John. I've been here most of my life. I believe I have a lot to bring to the table. I've worked on some very, very effective policy, both private and publicly. I've worked in other provinces across the country, so I have kind of that national perspective as well. And I've brought a lot to New Brunswick. You know, union members were often seen as left-wing voters at one time, but they're really coming into the circle with Pierre and the Polyev team, and I think that we have a lot to bring to the skilled labor workforce, and I have a great expertise in that area and have done a lot of work in that field. I believe that my experience working in the public and private sector will bring a lot to the table.